Ma'am?
It's 6 o'clock on the computer here. Want to welcome everybody. Dr. Salazar?
Mr. Amaya, members of the board, we're pleased to have students from Rancho Verde and Los Cuates this evening to help lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. And here to introduce students from Rancho Verde is our proud principal, Mrs. Pineda. Mrs. Pineda.
Mr. Amaya, members of the board, and Dr. Salazar. My name is Maria Pineda, principal of Rancho Verde Elementary, a 2017 National Blue Ribbon School of Excellence, and I am here today to present Clarissa Espinosa. Parents are Elisa and Pedro Espinosa. Clarissa is a 5th grade student in Mrs. Crouch's class. She is kind, honest, and can always be trusted to do the right thing. She is a hard worker, determined, and gives it her all every day. Clarissa has an A average in all subjects. She is a member of the Breakfast Readers Club, Drama Club, EAE writing participant, and an RVE cheerleader. Clarissa also enjoys her ballet classes and playing the ukulele. She hopes to attend Baylor University and pursue her dream of becoming a writer. Antoine Lopez. Parents are Claudia and Yarin Enriquez. Antoine is a 5th grade student in Mrs. Crouch's class. He is an A honor roll student that excels in everything he does. Antoine is eager to learn and is always ready for a challenge. He absolutely loves to read. He was our first student this school year to read 1 million words and receive an AR Scholar bachelor's degree. He is a member of chess, running club, robotics, and the technology club. He hopes to attend medical school and become a surgeon. Ladies and gentlemen, I am blessed to present to you Clarissa Espinosa and Antoine Lopez.
And introducing students for Los Cuates Middle School is Mr. Guerrero, assistant principal at Los Cuates Middle School.
Good evening, Mr. Amaya, members of the board, and Dr. Salazar. I'm proud to present Ruby Lozano. Ruby is an 8th grade student at Los Cuates Middle School. Her mother is Manuela Lozano. Last year, she was a very active member of the student council and participated in many activities, fundraisers, and events for the campus. This year, she is the student council vice president and is looking forward to another year of engaging activities for the student body. She loves Los Cuates because the teachers make learning enjoyable as well as challenging. Her favorite subject is social studies. After graduation, Ruby would like to join the Air Force. Alani Rodriguez is also an 8th grade student at Los Cuates Middle School. Her mother is Ana Fernandez. Alana continues to be an active member of the campus student council and is serving as council secretary this school year. Her favorite subject in school is science. She enjoys all the hands-on learning at Los Cuates and being with her friends. Upon graduation from high school, Alani would like to attend college in Florida and study marine biology.
Ladies and gentlemen, these students are here to help lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Will everyone please rise for the pledge?
Thank our students tonight. We have parents of our students here. Please stand so we can thank you too. Honor you. Thank you very much. You must be very proud, and thank you for letting us be proud as well. Thank y'all. Ms. Garcia, could you help us with a roll call, please?
Yes, sir. Mr. Jesus Amaya?
Present.
Mr. Leonel Garza?
Present.
Ms. Sandra Garcia, I'm here. Mr. Martin Castillo?
Present.
Ms. Darlene Peterson?
Present.
Mr. Ray Farias?
Present.
Mr. Ruben Trevino?
Present.
Dr. Gonzalo Salazar,
Present.
and Ms. Priscilla de la Garza.
Present.
Thank you, Ms. Garcia. Dr. Salazar, district recognition.
Mr. Amaya, members of the board, this evening we recognize teachers who participated in the 2017-2018 Digital Learning Academy Cohort 1, and here to tell us all about them is Dr. Garza, Jesse Garza.
Good evening, Mr. Amaya, members of the board, and Dr. Salazar. My name is Jesse Fidelio Garza, and I'm a Digital Learning Specialist for Los Fresnos CISD. The Digital Learning Academy is a one-year academy which supports, enhances, and trains educators to develop the knowledge and skills needed in technology implementation. Educators across the district are encouraged to apply and commit to attending monthly professional learning sessions focused on digital learning and educational technology leadership. The following educators have trained, they've modeled, and supported technology implementation at their campus and were part of the first Digital Learning Academy. Ms. Christy Evans from Los Fresnos United. Mr. Javier Martinez Garza from Los Fresnos High School. And Mr. Brian Martinez II from Los Fresnos High School.
Congratulations, Dr. Garza, and to the Digital Learning Academy, Cohort 1. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you for your hard work. Dr. Salazar, district reports.
Mr. Amaya, members of the board, we present to you the financial reports for the month of August at this time. We'd entertain any questions you might have about district reports.
Trustees.
No? Mr. Young, anything we want to highlight there?
Dr. Salazar, we're right at the numbers we wanted to be at this point in the year. These reports encompass the month of August, so it's pretty much a year to date. We still have some adjustments to make, fine-tuning our books before we close the year, but these will be the numbers we end up with.
Thank you, Mr. Young.
No questions from the trustees. Move on to public audience. We did not have anyone sign up in public audience. On consent agenda, board members, we do have 7 items on consent agenda. At this time, I will take a motion to approve consent agenda as posted. If anybody would like an item pulled, we can pull that out for discussion. Is there a motion? Ms. Garcia?
I move to approve consent agenda as posted.
Is there a second? Mr. Farias? We have a motion and a second to approve consent agenda as posted, all 7 items. All of those in favor, please signify by raising your right hand. It is unanimous. Try to stop the right hand thing. I don't know why. I'm sorry. Moving on to action items. Action item number 1, discuss and take action to approve a resolution extending the deadline for board approval or disapproval of the application for appraised value limitation on qualified property submitted by Palmas Wind LLC, application number 1255 for the Palmas Wind project to December 31st of 2018. Is there a motion? Mr. Trevino?
Mr. Amaya, I move that the board approve a resolution extending the deadline for board approval or disapproval of the application for appraised value limitation on qualified property submitted by Palmas Wind LLC, application 1255 for the Palmas Wind project to December 31st, 2018.
Is there a second? Mr. Castillo, we have a motion and a second. Just a clarification, this is a motion to approve extending the deadline, not either approving or disapproving the actual application. It's just to extend the deadline. Discussion. There being no discussion, we have a motion and a second to approve a resolution extending the deadline for board approval or disapproval of the application for appraised value limitation on qualified property submitted by Palmas Wind LLC, application number 1255 for the Palmas Wind project to December 31st, 2018. All those in favor, please signify by raising your hand. It's unanimous. Item number 2, discuss and take action to award agreement/contracts for RFP number 18-19-31, agent of 247 record services for voluntary insurance projects. Is there a, agent of record services for voluntary insurance projects at 247 should not have been in that. Is there a motion? Ms. Garcia.
I move to award the contract as read.
Is there a second? Mr. Garza. We have a motion and a second to take action to award agreement/contracts for RFP number 18-19-31, agent of record services for voluntary insured products. Discussion. Ms. Garcia.
I like that you put in so much detail on the step-by-step procedure that you went through and the results of the committee findings. I think that helps us a lot. Thank you.
Anyone else? We have no discussion, no further discussion. We have a motion and a second to award agreement contracts for RFP number 18-19-31, agent of record services for voluntary insurance products. All those in favor, please signify by raising your hand. It's unanimous. Item number 3, discuss and take action to approve the superintendent's personnel recommendations for the following positions for the 2018-2019 school year. We have listed under A, teachers. Is there a motion? Mr. Trevino.
Yes, Mr. Amaya, I move that the board approve the superintendent personnel's recommendations for the following positions for the 2018-2019 school year. A, teachers.
You have a second?
Second it, sir.
Ms. Peterson. We have a motion and a second to approve the superintendent's personnel recommendations for this year, 2018-2019 school year. The items tonight are teachers. Discussion. There being no discussion, we do have a motion as mentioned before. All those in favor of approving the superintendent's personnel recommendations, please signify by raising your hand. It's unanimous. No need for close discussion. Word to announcements, sir.
Mr. Amaya, members of the board, we have a couple student groups that are traveling to compete in athletics. September 14th, the Falcons travel to Edcouch, Chelsea to face the Yellow Jackets at 7:30. That game starts at 7:30, and on September 11th, the Lady Falcons, that's Tuesday, September 11th, the Lady Falcons travel to Harlingen South. Start time for that game is 5:30. We have a homecoming parade at 5:30 on September 20th, and we did receive update 111 from TASB. We have a September 17th policy committee meeting that's been planned. Hope your schedules allow for that. That's a week from today at 6 p.m. To discuss TASB's update 111, and there's at least one other policy that we'd like to bring you for discussion at that time. Those are all the announcements, sir.
Questions on announcements? Anything else, Superintendent? 6:14, meeting adjourned.